Another day, another lie from Erika Jayne. Another day, another lie from Erika Jayne. Hey guys, it's Rhobh. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. Back at it again with another, House of the Beverly Hills review. Let's get into this. Daily and consistent, guys. Back at it again with daily and consistent content. Hello to my Instagram, Patreon, my my TikTok. Sorry. Let's get into this. So many apps these days. I'm tired. But anyways, we got to get into this mess because I don't know what Erika is doing. You know what? I think I have a theory about what Erika is doing. I genuinely feel like she's coming with these false narratives, these lies, because she is trying to back up some kind of story or plan that Tom has made. And this is some kind of defense that she's trying to amp up. And this is what Sutton was saying as well. And I definitely feel that this is what is going on. None of that story made sense in any capacity at all. But of course, I also find it very interesting when it comes to Kyle's reaction. Now, if we look at her body language throughout these fables that Erika Jayne tells her, her eyes, her emotion, she's very reactive in general. But I do feel like she tries to amp this up. I also have another theory. I wouldn't even be surprised if Kyle was kind of not in it, but was privy to something to try and help her with these storylines on the show, because she's always so shocked and reactive. And she says in her confessionals, oh, this is so unbelievable. I still believe it, but it's unbelievable. That's a direct hypocritical statement that you just made. This entire group of girls are walking hypocrites. Well, most of them are. And, I find it very interesting when she sat on the dinner table with Mauricio, with PK, and with Dorit. Don't ask me how PK has become the voice of reason. This last year and a half has been absolutely insane with COVID. So at this point of time, I'm not even surprised. But, really coming through thick and thin with the reality of the situation, of the fact that the story has holes everywhere. There's so many lies everywhere. A man has got trauma, but let's work on his ankle. Are you a footballer? Are you a footballer? No, you're not. So doesn't make any sense to me. But of course, there they are, meant to be Erika Jayne's friend, laughing, making jokes, and the reality is the husbands don't believe it. But of course, Kyle is the one who is carrying the flag of honesty, yelling at Sutton, her so-called friend, that, oh, be honest about the situation. But are you being honest? Laughing behind Erika Jayne's back, your friend who you think is the truth? Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting here lying your ass off. Listen, Kyle is nothing but a manipulator. And she's been doing this for a very long time, where she likes to, behind the scenes, craft all the work, get all the stories going, like she did with Garcelle later on this episode, and then publicly keep her hands clean. This is what she does. This is what she's been doing. A lot of the girls give her a pass for this. And I also feel like this episode, Erika actually reacted to watching this, saying that she was sad seeing that scene. But I also find it to be quite convenient that this was shown right before the reunion filming. Had this been shown after and then they filmed the reunion, I think perhaps we would have seen different stuff. And I feel like this saved a lot of their asses on the reunion show, to be honest with you, because I find that to be interesting. Kristen is annoying me day by day. Episode by episode, she's annoying me. To be honest with you, she came onto the show as Teddy's friend. Not as Teddy's friend, but she is besties with Teddy or whatever. So that in itself should have given us a warning. I liked her in the beginning. It's falling down very quickly. I feel like she was very quick, again, sitting with Kyle, to invalidate Garcelle's feelings. If Garcelle is saying that she does not feel like she's inside this group or doesn't feel like she belongs to this group, those are her feelings. To detract that, to refute it, is to refute Garcelle's feelings and how she feels as an individual, as a person in this group, and that is the wrong thing to do. It's the absolute wrong thing to do. I find it very funny how Lisa Rinna is very quick to defend Erika Jayne in any moment of time. She's very quick to do it throughout the season. But when Garcelle's getting people come for her, she's nowhere to be seen. Casper the Ghost. Worrying about this new lip line when I don't know how many lips she has inside hers. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I find that to be just, Lisa Rinna is a walking hypocrite. It doesn't make any sense. I honestly find it to be very annoying. I don't know why she's on the show anymore. She hasn't really brought anything for the last 2 years apart from attacking people for thinking they're lies and then being a hypocrite when it comes to Erika Jayne. Regardless of your close intimacy to this individual and to this person, this is not a matter of Erika cheating on Tom. This is a matter of widows, orphans, burn victims not getting the money that they deserve and dealing with the fact of loss around them as well, and then seeing all of this being publicly played out, trauma repeated over and over again. This is a very serious issue. Nothing about this is to laugh about at all or to be taken low. I do feel like, in all honesty, throughout the season, Erika has been treated quite fair by the ladies, and if it was any other housewives, New Jersey or Atlanta, it would have been a very different story. It would have been a very, very different story indeed. Again, Dorit had this whole, wedding situation, whatever. I feel like she loves to show the glitz and glamour. But when it comes to confrontation, I do feel like with Garcelle, she doesn't know what she's doing. She's trying to really pick up on it to really save herself for the next season, because in the reality is, when you look at Dorit for this season, she's given us nothing. The TV, the table, the chair, the lights, the light over there, the sofa. This is the furniture in my house, and this is what Dorit has become. She has firmly placed herself as part of the furniture. She is team furniture. She's bland. She's not giving anything. She's boring. I'm over the fashions. Like, that's the only thing you keep giving us this season. There's nothing. At this point, you need to be replaced with PK. PK is the one of you two giving anything in any moment. And it's frustrating to see, because what else is going on in Dorit's life that we need to see and look about? Like, I don't understand. Somebody help me understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. It honestly makes no sense to me. Oh, maybe just be more direct with me and let me know that I talk too much. Everybody has told you, Dorit, that you talk too much. You just don't want to listen. And then you want to deflect and talk about different issues and evade and attack. So that avoids you taking any accountability. Everyone has told you. Even Garcelle has said it to your face. Kyle has said it many times to your face. So I don't know what reasoning you have. It doesn't make any sense to me. In any capacity, guys. It really, really doesn't. I don't know why Sutton is the one that is getting all of this from Erika Jayne. That doesn't make any sense to me, because they've all been coming at her and all been saying things about Erika Jayne, but Sutton is the only one that must be honest about this. It's absolutely bizarre, guys. I don't know. I'm not really feeling Crystal anymore. I don't see her redeeming herself, and I think she really wants to be part of the Mean Girls. I feel like the Lisa Rinna, Erika, Kyle, Dorit needs to be dismantled immediately. Because if you're going to bring somebody like Crystal to join them it's going to be a big problem. We have Garcelle and Sutton, and somebody needs to join that to really break up the tension, the protectiveness that we see within these girls. Otherwise, the future seasons are not going to be as great, because I don't think anybody else is going to be exposed for full cases like Erika Jayne currently is. I honestly don't. I think this was an okay episode. I didn't think it was amazing. I do believe other episodes, throughout the season were far better. But it looks like next week we're getting Sutton vs Erika again. And we also have Garcelle obviously getting emotional. And none of the girls are seeing or reading or understanding Garcelle's emotions. They're not being empathetic to her in any way. It's a form of gaslighting where you are, the definition of that is when you're using manipulative tactics to doubt somebody else's sanity. And Garcelle's probably thinking, am I doing too much? What is going on? Because she keeps saying this. They're not listening. Because why? They don't want to listen. I think Lisa Rinna is just an awful friend. She has this understanding of owning it. And I don't know why a lot of people don't say this enough, because it really frustrates me. But this idea of Lisa Rinna owning it is a false reality. It is a mirage. It does not exist. Owning something does not mean repeating that behavior to somebody else. That's not what owning it means. And I feel like it's nothing but a performative nonsense crap that she keeps doing every other season here and there. But it's okay, because she's owned it. I can push this person on the floor. I can yell at this friend of mine. But you know what? I'm sorry. I've owned it. Chapter closed. Case closed. Let me do it again to somebody else. Oh, no, wait. I'll own it. Therefore, you can't say anything to me. She likes to do this a lot. And a lot of the girls fall for it because she's apologized. But it's just zero accountability. It's false accountability. It's performative nonsense. And I'm not here for it. Anyways, guys, I'm talking for a bit too long. I don't really review Housewives on my show. It was only really my YouTube channel. I only used to really review Atlanta, sometimes Potomac. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this episode of Beverly Hills. I've been watching Beverly Hills for a very long time as well, and I just feel like I had to get into it. And hopefully you guys enjoy these reviews, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the comment box below. Agree, disagree? Erika Jayne caught another lie again. I don't know, like, how dumb can you be to make this lie up like that and think everybody's going to believe it? I don't know what your game plan is, but clearly it's not working. Clearly it's not working at all. Anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. Subscribe, daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.